A brand new roller coaster in the UK has just had its track fully completed, and it took them an incredibly long time to finish it. Literally a matter of a few days. That's faster than I build a Lego set. Queues at theme parks across the country have ramped up to over an advertised 400-minute wait, and Alton Towers sent a Toxicator themed dryer to Crealy in Devon. It's been a very strange week because all that and even more has happened this past week in theme parks. Yes, welcome back to the best news series ever that I told you doesn't have a proper upload schedule. This past week in theme parks, where we take a look at the theme park news all across the world. And it's been an interesting one, so make sure you watch till the end and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Either way, let's get into this week of news, which, even though I waited a couple of extra days to see if anything would happen, not too much has happened. But because of an upcoming announcement that's taking up all my time, and the fact that you guys will hate me if I don't do it, let's go into the quickfire news segment. Let's do this! Clicking my fingers over to the USA, where over at Knott's Berry Farm, Montezooma's Revenge is finally up and running, and people have been pictured on the ride with someone quoting, "It feels like a brand new ride." I don't know if that's the case. It might just be because you haven't been on it in a while, because it's only taken them 500 years to get to this point, but at least that's soon up and running. Hopefully. Cedar Point has been pictured with the Canadian wildfires all over it, which looks absolutely ridiculous, and I'm very surprised they actually let people into the park when it looked like that. But supposedly they did actually close the gates early because of that. And speaking of fires, a certain resort over in Florida seems to continuously have fires every week. And this episode's Walt Disney World fire is right near Epcot in another resort hotel slash, I don't know what it is, but Why does this keep happening? How are there so many fires at the same place? I really hope they can sort that out, but it seems like they might have other things on their mind, because a guest has died on It's a Small World in the main Magic Kingdom park. Also in Florida, a lot of work has been happening at Disney's rivals, Universal Orlando Resort, and over at their main studios park, Jimmy Fallon the ride was evacuated by firefighters, taking guests out of the ride system and out of the building. Although not far away from that is another dark ride in the park. This one somehow just as bad, Fast and Furious Supercharged, which is now set to close on the 16th of August, which I believe the closing date of has actually been brought forwards, which shows that Universal know we want that gone. But I think it's mainly to do with the fact that Hollywood Drift is going up at an insane speed. Like, look at this thing already. And they're continuously working towards that for next year. Talking of new rides, though, over at their other park, so let's take the Hogwarts Express quickly. In Islands of Adventure, and they had this sort of area here where Poseidon's Fury was, I believe. And as we know from previously having reported on it, that area is being completely flattened for something new, which some people might have actually been able to find a clue for, because another notice of commencement has been issued, and you can see right here all the information, but there's a contractor right there, Garmondale Engineering Limited. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said Wensleydale. And supposedly, according to enthusiasts who looked into this, that contractor is known for Omnimover Dark Rides, which is now, I guess, the rumoured ride system for this Pokemon ride. And supposedly they're a UK company, so we could see one at Universal UK. It might not even be for Lost Continent, it might be for something completely different, but we'll wait and see on that one. As we will have to wait and see what Busch Gardens Tampa Bay have in store for us when Kumba, their B&M sit-down coaster, closes. Yes, that is right, Kumba at Busch Gardens. Last week I reported on the fact that rumours were circulating it might close. Get your rides in while you can. And once again, we were correct, because Kumba has now been officially announced to close, and they literally had like some massive refurbishment on it last year. What happened? But they did tease in the caption of these videos they posted to commemorate its life. They stated that as part of our evolution and commitment to delivering innovative attractions, oh my god, that was a lot of words, we are happy to announce Kumba's Revenge. This new attraction is part of our 100 million investment, and that will envelop basically Kumba's Revenge is happening. which if you remember Nemesis Reborn, they retracked Nemesis because it was a legendary coaster. Are they just going to do the same to Kumba? Will they change any of the track layout? Who knows? But they're making it sound like it's something different, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see something change within that ride. Maybe B&M will RMC it. No, that doesn't really work, does it? So with that being said, I went on the internet and I found this. Whoa, look at this ride. It's like swinging. It's like a yo-yo. The restraints look so safe. The track looks so stable. Is it ever going to make it? Oh, it almost did. Look at it go round. Oh, isn't it awesome? Wow. Down the drop. Just unreal levels of engineering. Oh, and I also found this. It looks absolutely incredible. Obviously, I know that whoever's made this, it's completely illegal and just ripping off Mario, so we'll see you in court, buddy. But the sound effects, the way the train flies by, I'd rather this than the Super Nintendo World come to the UK. Universal, if you're watching, get some ideas. But speaking of the UK, we are now going to land directly in the United Kingdom, because this is our last stop. I told you, there's not a lot of news today. And we've had Thorpe Park tease their brand new Fright Nights event for this year, 25 Years of Fear. And in the meantime at Thorpe Park, someone was arrested for indecent exposure. Be careful out there, guys. Alton Towers have announced they're going to be extending opening hours during summer for 1 hour. Better than nothing, I guess. They also brought back Project Mew on Toxicator, their most intense cycle, for an hour the other day. Randomly. I bet you'll never get to experience that because every day it's on, I'm bloody busy. Well, you know what Toxicator's not very busy doing? Spraying up its fountains. And it is so not busy doing that they've actually taken out one of the dryers from the front of Toxicator, and somehow that dryer has ended up quite clearly at Crealy in Devon, which I'm actually going to visit for the first time soon, which I'm very excited about. And if it's still there, I will stand in the Toxicator dryer. It's like 35 degrees, what am I doing? Maybe Crealy has taken those Toxicator fountains and that's why they're not working. But that was a crazy occurrence, wasn't it just? Well, what's also crazy is some of the queue times we've been seeing around these UK theme parks on the final week of school trip season, because now we're in the summer holiday season. Oh, I hate it. We've got a screenshot here of Thorpe Park's queue times. You've got the Swarm at 105, Colossus 120, 120, 120, 150, 175 for Hyperia. That's almost 3 hours. Oh god. From what I heard, Alton Towers managed it pretty well. I don't think anything went over really 2 hours, but that is still ridiculous. And on the other hand, I don't think Blackpool handled it very well, because here are the queue times halfway through the day. What on earth? Big one on 300. Now, I know that screenshot says 300. I did see a screenshot elsewhere that showed it at 400. And I know these are just advertised queue times and they might have had a bug or something, but when these are your average queue times when it's mega busy, I think you need a bit of help. That is absolutely ridiculous. Even the likes of Paultons Park had queue times that were just way too abnormal for them. Usually they get like 5-minute queues and everything. No, they were upwards of half an hour. But that is still relatively low and definitely not as bad as 400 minutes, because Paultons are doing very well at the moment. They're doing a lot of good stuff, like introducing the whole of Valgard, which is just incredible. Starting to build a new water coaster, having just put supports in and a few little track pieces. Oh. It's already done. Yes, that is right. Paultons Park, in a matter of days, have managed to go from just the pre-lift section and the lift hill itself to the entire layout of Serpent's Curse, their brand new Mack water coaster, being fully completed. And I don't know what it is with Paultons Park, and I know they're not building the longest of rides, but like Drakon was built in like 4 or 5 days, and this, I'm pretty sure, from the lift hill was built in like 2. Someone tell me what Paultons are having for breakfast. I need some of that. But yeah, the whole of the track layout is now complete, and you can see it right here in their construction images and video, and it just looks so good. The color really pops, especially in Valgard, and you just know for a fact that they're going to theme this so well, because they finished the track this early on. Usually with parks building new coasters, especially in the UK, they'll finish the track in February, test it through to March, and then open it at the end of March, whereas Paultons have completed the entire layout almost an entire year before it's supposed to open. But it makes me intrigued to see now how much time they're going to put into landscaping and theming this thing, because you just know they're going to absolutely smash it. What do you guys think to the news this week? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, we've actually forgotten a news piece. The fact that I'm going to be making a big announcement at the end of the week. Some of you may have already tried to guess it, but you're not quite right, because it's going to be a lot more than just an all-day challenge. Thank you for watching this episode, and if you want to see the latest updates at Alton Towers with their brand new summer event, check this video out right here. We check out all the Minecraft stuff they've been doing, and also the new museum that's opened. Very nice. Go and watch it.